Today we have a 2005 Honda Civic. We're replacing the valve cover gasket. So let's start off by removing this top cover here, getting a flathead and just twisting this upward so we can pop this off. Alright, also with that cover removed, we're going to go ahead and start unplugging everything here. Let's see what else. We could probably just swing it over. We don't need to mess with this. Might have to, but we'll see. We'll go ahead and unplug the ignition coils. Number 10s, get them out the way. Number 10 here to get this whole harness out the way. Number 10 here. And I believe this is a number 8 here. So we're just basically going to clear all this up so we just see nothing but the valve cover. Okay guys, so everything's pretty freed up. If you want to completely remove this, just disconnect the battery and take it off from the alternator down there and just swing it over. But all I did was take the number 10 off, swung the wire around the AC line here, just pulled it back, good enough. So just remove the dipstick now. We're going to squeeze this back and just pull this hose off. And then now with the number 10, we're going to remove all the little bolts. I think there's 5 total, and it should pop right off. Okay guys, so all the bolts removed, and just keep in mind the long ones go in the back there. It'd be pretty easy to tell, but so let's just gently kind of rock it around, free it up, and then just pull it straight off. So guys, I actually missed one more bolt for this bracket here. This one does not look like an original bolt, so someone threw something else on there. That's an 11. Should be like a number 10 normally, so just FYI, usually number 10 around here, or number 12 possibly, but I think number 10, this is an 11, so let's go ahead and remove that, and then once I do that, it's going to pop right off. Okay guys, valve cover removed. I did just take off this bracket here, number 10 that holds it to here, the AC line, the one I discussed earlier. Just went ahead and completely removed it, just to make my life a little easier when getting over the hump here because of having to manipulate this. You don't have to, just try to make my life a little easier. So go ahead and pull this off, clean it up, and keep in mind where the silicone is. You want it on that half moon there, as well as over there as well. So let's get this all cleaned up, clean that up, and we'll go ahead and start getting a new one. Alright guys, now before we start putting this back on, we're going to have to replace the spark plug tube seals. Just kind of go around it gently with a flathead and just pry it out. Alright, so with the old one removed, I'll put a little bit of lube in, and then we're just going to push this in. You might have to put a little socket on the bottom and maybe tap it with a little mallet, but for the most part, I'm going to push this in with the lube. So all we got to do is get those new ones in, and then put the new gasket on, and get ready to set it there. Alright, spark plug tube seals are in, valve cover gasket is on as well. It only goes one way, so can't really go wrong with that. But a couple more things we have to do before this goes back in place. I have to replace the grommets on here. Normally what I do is I'll get a a pair of wire cutters and just cut around this and then just break it off and then slide the new one on. It just goes right on. It's a rubber piece, so it just slides directly on. So let's go ahead and replace these real quick, and then we'll get to the silicone and popping this in. Okay guys, we're now ready to roll. I went ahead and put the new grommets on those bolts. We're going to put silicone on 4 corners, right where those half moons are. And then we're going to slap the valve cover on and get ready to torque it down. Okay guys, so now it's on. We're going to go ahead and torque these down to 7.5 foot-pounds. And here's a small sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's pretty much it. We'll just put everything back together. It'll be done. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. More videos to come.